speaking to Lise Doucet. Let's go to Cairo. We can speak to Said Shehata, a political analyst who joins us from there now. Great anger today at what happened overnight. How much evidence is there, in your view, though, to suggest that the security forces were deliberately holding back from intervening?
I think, there is no evidence, no one can say like, oh, there is the security force or whatever, but there is many signs. The first sign is letting the fans getting into with some weapons into the stadium without like checking. This one, too, the security presence in the stadium itself was very bad. The third thing is letting the fans, some fans from the home team Al Masri, to launch some missiles and bricks against the Al Ahli team while they're warming up. And the referee should have cancelled the game. And I don't know, it's a mystery until now why he cancels the game, because it's obvious there is planned violence will happen. And after that, after the match, the floods of the fans from the other side is absolutely is unprecedented. It didn't happen before any match, especially if you look at it's the winning team. So there is no any logic behind that a winning team go to attack the fans of the visiting team. It doesn't happen before, and it looks crazy. So and you can see also from the footage of the TVs, footages that the security forces were watching the people attacking the other without doing anything. And the parliament today, all of them agreed on there is a problem with the security, but so all of these signs can tell security was not doing their job, and it was planned, because the reaction of the fans was not understood till now. What's happening? What led them doing that? Unless it is something planned before for many reasons. Either to some of the protesters told me earlier today in front of the Ahli club, that is the revenge from the Ahli ultras, because they were supporting the protester in Mohammed Mahmoud incident and was part of the revolution. There is some other people talking about the emergency laws. So there is many scenarios, but you can tell from all of these signs there is something was planned, and is not like a fan attacking other fans.
But Said, I mean, how much is this added to the sense of political crisis where you are now? And just as a second thought, briefly, are these ultra gangs, this football violence, are these gangs now out of control?
You know what I mean? I was myself, 2-3 hours ago in near Minister of Interior. I saw many people coming from different corners surrounding the Minister of Interior, and these clashes happened. So it might get out of control in a sense that will be some clashes. Tear gases, can be launched by the security forces, and it happened. There is some fires happen in the Falak Street. So the people have suspecting, the SCAF, the Supreme Council of Armed Forces and Security Forces, they are not serious, to hand over the power. So all the demand is now for many political groups in Egypt for tomorrow, in order to force the SCAF to hand over the power to civilian president, because as far as the SCAF is there, and the security was controlled by many people, from the old regime. So in this case, people insisting it might be tomorrow, second revolution. So another day to take another Mubarak. So it will be in this case Tantawi and the SCAF, and then the security forces, and then we'll start a new page of a fair and the quick trial for Mubarak and his sons and the former Minister of Interior and his aides. So tomorrow, I think, will be a decisive day in the history of the Egyptian revolution.
All right, Said Shehata, thank you very much indeed for joining us on the programme.